Hello friends and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope everybody is doing well out there. We are going to do a deep dive, a deep collective healing tonight. Really feeling my guides to push me to get on here, so let's just see what's going on and what's going down. And so if you want to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the energies flowing through, we are going to just get in there and really just realign your chakras and bring in the most highest frequencies and vibrations into your mind, body, and spirit. Also just want to say that we want to hold the intention for freedom to express ourselves, freedom to be able to move as we please on this planet, around this planet. There's a lot going on right now, a lot of things coming to head right now, and for us, we just need to, be able to hold steady, hold strong, hold the vision of, people being able to live and move and afford things and have things and be able to have all of their rights and, just being able to live as they choose, no matter what that looks like. So we really just want to just throw that little intention in there and ask that, all of these beautiful sacred energies and guides would assist us in this and to bring peace over this world, peace over each and every one of us, fill our hearts with love and acceptance of what has occurred and acceptance of what is coming ahead, and just being able to, be in a loving state, a happy state. Tomorrow is not promised, and 10 years from now is not promised, a year from now is not promised to us, and so it's our job to, be able to, enjoy while we're here, just kind of enjoy, and sometimes, and some days that can be hard, especially with everything going on. A lot of people get really wound up with things that are happening, and it's easy to do. It's so easy to jump on the phone and just see so much chaos. And, if you're one of those people that, are depressed or anxious, or, you really tune into the emotional state of people or the emotional state to the stories that are being presented, it's just really important for you to be able to, protect your energy, protect yourself, protect, your heart from being so frazzled. Your mind being frazzled, your heart being, frazzled, just kind of shut off and shut down. You don't feel safe. You don't feel safe here. So much going on. So we just want to open the heart up, open up each of our chakras, of course, but let's expand the heart and really bring us to a place of peace. My most favorite way to feel. I love to be excited. I love to be happy, but a sense of peace that everything's going to be okay, a sense of peace that I'm loved, a sense of peace that, all is well, my body's well, my home is well, everything's well, is that peaceful feeling is just, I'll take that over just about any other feeling, except maybe being in love. That's the ultimate. So let's go ahead and just get you good and cleared off with my trusty feather here. So just go ahead and ground yourselves. Let's put our attention onto your crown and your pineal gland, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. And let's flow this energy down through your legs and out the soles of your feet. Let that energy just flow down deep into the earth. And as it flows down deep into the earth, just go ahead and ground yourself into whatever feels right for you. I always see this golden sphere of energy that is so beautiful. It's like the sun for the earth people in the middle of the earth, and it's so beautiful. And I just take my grounding cord and I wrap it around that golden sphere of energy 3 times, and then we tether ourselves there and plug into that energy. And you can just imagine this sunshine, this sacred energy just pouring into your grounding cord and flowing all the way up through all of the layers super fast. It's warm and it feels so nice, and it's coming into the soles of your feet and into your ankles and your calves, into your knees and your thighs, into your root and your sacral, into your solar plexus and your heart, and coming into your throat and your pineal gland and coming into your beautiful crowns. Now just let that energy flow into your body. Let your whole entire body be engulfed in this sacred golden energy for a moment. Just breathe and let it go into each of the cells of your body, into your organs and your limbs, into all the follicles of your hair, going into your thoughts in your mind, and let it just create a safe space for you. All right, let us begin. Ali oyatesane de dulaki no modai sitipadai budwayatia motiashanime kilaki di oyatia cinemai Dedakana modai cinnamon tilai quieti cinema tilak ilakino modai cinnamon tulai Mundaya lakuyatia sinaki lakino mode cinnamon tulai atia sinai Kalai quata cinnamon tilai udayarakina mode cinnamon tulai putia sinai turi ilokino mode Alayati asanati alakinamoy, Shatabalai, Quieti asani, Alayalakinamoy, Ti isani, Tere ilakinamo, Beauty asani, Mundura yarakinamo day, Cinema, Telai, Odoya cinema, Telai Urakanamade, Kalai Kamoy, Atia cinema, Telai Wecha cinema, Telakinamo day, Alakadai Oti asanai, Ti lakinamade. Cinema, Turoi, Olai, Quadea, Cinema, Cinema, Tulakinamo Ande. So I have what looks to me like a beautiful Iranian princess that is right here in front of me. And they're showing me her standing on the land of the Iran land. And I just see a bunch of desert land behind her. And when I asked our guides to bring freedom, bring love, all that stuff, it's like they're on it. And I'm watching her, it's like she stomps her right foot, and as she stomps her right foot, all of this energy just flows down deep into the land, deep into the mountains of the Iran, and just all over. It's like this frequency just went all the way through. So we just want to thank her for that. Belai what there are some amount like in a mode, sit alike, like the Isini, a monty and eared, we at a kinemo, day as a night, to look you the kinemo day, Gelamoy, put the as a night, till like in a monday, cinema, till I will like you a kinemo, day as in a monty like in a day. I'm hearing that this is all being planned. I'm hearing that this is all being planned, and I'm hearing it's so that they can divide and conquer. The layout cinema, but I yellow day. De la kinemo day, cinema today, or de asinia, de la kinemoya, de asanai, tila kinemo, poet de asanai, moloi, de asanan, to la kinemo day. Olai cote asanamo, tolai uday, the kinemo day, cinema, tolai, de asanai, to the kinemo day, cinema, to la, what the asanai. Kanamo Pieti is in the Monte like Eater is a night to you like an amade. Kanamo Pieti is an Anki like in a mode, Sinimo, that you like in a mode. She's saying that we, for us here, we must activate our hearts and not. She's showing me the image of like our hearts expanding as humans on this planet, and then she's showing me humans kind of your hearts are going like this, and she's showing me you down, or people down on their knees, and as they go down on their knees they're turning into children. So it's like your inner child is feeling very unsafe. Maybe you're feeling unsafe, but either way, she's showing me in that image of like us, kind of going within, but not in a way that is like loving, but going within where we're scared, where we're worried about the future, we're worried about this. And that's exactly what they want from us, whoever they is, whoever's trying to control us, whoever you want to say it is. I try not to focus my attention there, but I know that there is a force that is wanting to do whatever it wants to do, and we're here and we're going to do what we want to do. And what we're here to do and what we're here to meant to do is open our hearts up and expand so that we can be powerful, because we are not powerful when we are closed off. We are not powerful when we're not using our voice, and we're not powerful when our minds are closed down and we are fearful and fearful of death, and we're fearful of all of this stuff. We have to open it up and be brave and know that we have come here, and know that there is a reason for each of us being here right now. And so it's very, very, very important for you during these times to do breath work, do yoga, do healing, do whatever. You're obviously watching healing videos, that's wonderful, but to do anything you can to keep your heart open. If anything, flowing energy to these situations that are being presented to us, sending love instead of hate, sending love to the Iranian people, even the people that are torturing, whatever in the hell they're doing, like even sending love to those people, praying for those people, praying for their hearts, praying for their minds. Because what I have seen and what I know to be true is that there are energy forces on our planet that have a way with, I'll just say, possessing. I feel like you can be, possessed absolutely by the dark. You can be so consumed by the dark that you can't see any light, and therefore you act with the dark. You work with the dark, and, light and dark, whatever you want to call it. And I do believe that some of these people are so angry and so full of hate. They've never known love. They don't know love, and they won't even try to love. And so they just move through this earth just angry and hateful and are willing to kill and harm and hurt people. Those are the people that need love. And I'm not asking you to, I'm just saying that that's what I'm going to do, because I know at the end of the day, love wins. I know at the end of the day that me holding anger and hatred and frustration for anybody on this planet only hurts me and only hurts this planet. We are powerful, powerful beings. And when we sit in anger, fear, frustration, and hate, we are only creating more of that on this planet. We're connecting into the realms that we don't want to connect in. We're connecting into the lower realms, the lower energies, the lower perception of this world. We want to be in love. We want to be in peace. We want to be full of joy, at any joy that we can find. And we want to step out of trying to fight so hard for change and just be the peace that you want. Be that peaceful person that you want the world to be, because whatever you are is what you are going to perceive and what you are going to see. There's so many things on this planet that I don't even have a clue about unless it's placed right on my path. If Spirit says, here, we need to do some work here, I'll say, all right, here we go. But other than that, this is a big world. This is a big universe. And everybody came here to deal and be and do and suffer and find joy. And everybody has their moments of suffering. Everybody on this planet. You're not getting out of here without suffering. I'm sorry. It's the experience. It's a part of it. Pain's a part of it. Love is a part of it, though. Joy is a part of it. Heartbreak, heartache. It's all a part of it. Being disappointed in our families, being disappointed, in our relationships, being disappointed in ourselves, feeling unworthy. Like, this is a part of the human condition. And nobody is susceptible to it unless they are just like completely delusional or completely like out of it, and they're just like boo 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 boo. I've never felt anything other than numb. And there are people out there like that, and hats off to them if they can live their life and just be bumping along on this path. But the human experience is full of pain. It's chopped full of it. And it's how we respond and how we show up. And I don't show up perfectly. Let's just be real and be honest. And if there's people out there who say they do or act like they do, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know the pain that people go through. We're all dealing with something all the time. Maybe my life's good, but then I have to watch, a family member struggle, and that pains me. And as much as I want to step back and lovingly detach, we still have to watch these our loved ones hurt, and that is painful. And so, the human experience, like I said, is full of it. And so you just have to take care of you. I say this all throughout my channel. It's you, how you see, how you perceive, how you're going and moving about on this planet. Somebody broke your heart. Okay, we have to keep going. We can't give up on love from another human or another person just because somebody has broken our heart and not treated us fairly, or not, giving us what we needed, and whatever it is. We have to, keep it pushing. And Gila moya tia sana pia loki atia sana ila yiro kuna made sana montulo ila kina made sana montela ila kina made kula boya tia sana intile ila kina made sana montulo ila ila tia sana kira ila kina made sana montela ila kina made sana monpulai tre sana tila ila kina made sana modul ila ila tia sana kira wira kini mo pia tia sana molai aya sana juia kana made sana modrai Gilai ayasane dre elahina kinamo day. Ganamai, buithi senado yela kinamo day. Just gonna let that energy just flow all the way through your body. Just let it permeate all throughout your body, transmuting everything back into light, everything back to these beautiful high vibrations. The light, the ashanamai. Wala ya tia senai tila yodai rayiri kini moi. Tria sinin tila kina modai cinnamon tila dia senai tila kina modai. I'm hearing and seeing that many of you are what the word I'm hearing is your power plants. So they're showing me you sitting at your home and you're just sitting in your power, and you're sitting in this sacred energy, and you're like a power plant. So your energy is just really expanded all the way out. Even some of you past towns, just you're like a power plant, a powerhouse. And the more that you are in this joyful state, and this just blissed out, it's a childlike state of being. It's very goofy. I wouldn't say goofy. Mine is very goofy, but it's very fun. It's very simple. It's that simple energy, but fun energy where it's oh wow, look at this crystal. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so much fun. Wow. Look at all the specks. It's really being in tuned with the now moment, and just gazing and just loving every moment, looking at wow, look at that, like kids do, just so engulfed in just the now moment, where that is where your power is. And they're just showing me that is what some of you are. You're just this powerhouse. It's just maybe you think you're not doing anything for the world. You're man, I should be out here healing. Man, I should be out here doing this, or I should set up this business, or I should, do videos, or I should do this, or I should do that. And it's you're doing it, man. You are doing it. You are doing it. Just please know that you're doing it. Whatever it is you're doing it. Don't, trust me, if Spirit wants you to move, you're going to move. That's the one thing that I know about Spirit is when I need to move, when Spirit moves me to do something, be something, call somebody, text somebody, go to this trip, do that, it is so deep on my heart that I can't not do it. Like, I can't move past it, and until I do it, until I book the trip, until I text the person, until I do this, until like it's like a revolving door of thoughts that keep going around in my mind. Like, okay, text this person, okay, or go and then come back, or book this trip, okay, whatever it is, like. And Spirit will make sure that you do not miss one damn thing for your life. And that's your job, though, is to be open to receiving the information that you need to be able to move. And it takes you being, I don't know if I like this word, but you being obedient to your heart, and being obedient to your spirit, and being obedient to your higher self, and being obedient to what you came to do, and open to whatever that may be. Being available for miracles to happen in your life. Because if we're not available, if we're just sitting on the couch and watching TV, and we're not paying attention to anything, and we're just like numbed out, and not perceiving or not thinking about anything, we just don't even want to be here. Yeah, I mean, Spirit will still move you, but it's like, it's like you have to go kicking and screaming. Or do you want to go to your like beautiful life and like get up and be prepared and be ready? It's a practice every day to prepare yourself for that life that you want. And wake up and practice what you want to be, where do you want to live, who do you want to be with, all of those things. What do you want to drive? How do you want your home to look? All those things. And I understand it can be very hard some days. And on those days, that's not the time to do it. You want to, dream and put yourself in those places and spaces in your mind when you're feeling good. Because if you think about it on the days that you're not feeling good, it's like, oh, great, yeah, like that's ever going to happen, and it just doesn't do anything good for anybody, and it just sends probably the wrong, energy to the universe. Universe is like, okay, well, so it's just best if you can just like stay in the now moment, take care of yourself, take a walk, take a nap, do some yoga if that feels right for you, meditate, all of the things, go to the gym, call or text friends, whatever you need to do to just take care of yourself on those days that it doesn't feel good, Ola mai tia sanama tula ila kirama day sida bodoi oya esenama tula ila kirama day kena mai pieti esena tila wada ila yede kinama day cinema tula ila yeti esena tila kinama day kala mai pieti esena tula ila kinama day. When I woke up this morning, I kept hearing Libra activation, and Spirit started doing this healing over me this morning, and that was the reason why I jumped on here tonight, was to do a Libra activation, which ended up being, they were telling me it's going to be like a past relationship clearing, or I guess you would call it a clearing. It's like if you have these past relationships that have caused you a lot of trauma, it's like clearing out that energy from those past connections that are kind of holding you back from being able to be in love, and being able to love, and being able to let people into your life without feeling scared or paranoid, or are they going to hurt me and all that stuff. So we're going to do that activation right now, and create space for new love, create space for a higher love, a love that is like respectful and has integrity, and that is loving and kind and compassionate, and to really call in that love within yourself, that love that is taking care of yourself, cooking dinners, and once you are, kind of released, I guess, is what I'm seeing, of like some of these old karmic energies, some of these, stagnant energies of fear, frustration, paranoia, all this stuff that's keeping you stuck from actually going forth and loving. Once you are able to really be released of some of that stuff that just weighs us down, maybe then you'll be able to love and really step out and, find that person you're supposed to be with, Okay, let's do that right now. So I'm actually, Archangel Raphael is walking in right now, so we're going to just tune in to him and Trai Shinama, Elakinamade, Cinema, Talaki, TSN9, Tila Ilakinamade, Onema, TSN, Tila Irakinamade, Sinimo, Puloi, TSN9, Laikanamade. So he's actually coming in and he's pulling out things in the back of your heart. So let's just tune into that. Let's feel into the backs of our hearts. Tilai moatias and then tilai quadeos and no montre elai kinamade. Alai toyas and no montri elai utias and nima tilakinamade, shinamo tilai urikinamade. Kilai was shinamo tilai utias and no montre elai gunamade, shinamo tilai quatias and nine tilai urikinamade, sinamo pulai utias and kalai quatias and nimo trula irakinamade. But the Ayasanama to the Eli Kotiasanama, Tidakinama, the Isanama, Tilai, with the Asana, the Air Yerakinama, the Cinema, the Eli Yerakinama, the Kilai, what the Asanama, Ueti Asanama, to the Urakinama, the Kola Koyati Asanama, Tila Ueti Asanama, Tila Elakinama, the Cinema, Bola Yati Asana, Tilakinama, the Cinema, Tila Yati Asanama, Tilakinama, the Kala boy TSN, Tira Gila de, Cinema Bolo TSN, Yela Kinama de, Galai Olai, Odia Cinema, Duru Eli Lokinama de, Cinema, Dula Eli Lokinama de. Alai Goya TSN, Tia de Yela Kinama de, Cinema Bula Yela Kinama, TSN, Mundira Elo Kinama, TSN. Kelai ola iwaidia sena tila ila kinama ade. What they're showing me is that Archangel Michael is in the front of you, and he's like very carefully cutting these cords that are connecting to different relationships that you've had that are no longer for you, serving you. They're just kind of like these dead cords is what it looks like. They're kind of brown and there's no energy coming to them or from them. They're just kind of like null and void is what I'm hearing. So he's just kind of like cutting and releasing those very gently. I never seen him be so gentle like he's doing. He's just very, very, very gently like just cutting and then cutting them. So like this. Right out of the front of your heart, while Archangel Raphael is in the back of your heart. And you may see pictures of images of people that you've dated and or have been with, even if it's just hookups or anything like that. You might see those images of that person kind of coming up in your mind, and that's okay. That's just showing you like, okay, that's who we're clearing, whatever it is. And just know that even hookups, people you're just hooking up with, even if it's just 1 time, 2 times, 10 times, like whatever it is, you're still creating an energy connection with that person, especially when you're doing like sexual acts or anything like that, like being intimate with that person. It's creating an energy between you and that person. You are being intimate is like one of the, it's like almost, I don't want to say binding, because obviously, we're not bound to everybody, but like it creates this very intense connection between you and that person. And that's why breakups and things like that can be so hard, especially if you had intimacy in that connection. It's harder to walk away. It's harder to let that person go because you've created this very deep connection with them through that act, because I've dated people where we didn't do that, and it was much easier to just shut the door and okay, bye. So I definitely recommend, like, if you don't plan on seeing them as like long term or something like that, like, it's just so much easier to save yourself, save your energy, from creating these bonds with these people that are just toxic, people that just want to hook up and, use your body and not your soul or your mind, and not connect on that level. It can be really hard. But I like all day. And I'm also hearing that it is okay to you do not have to do that with people if you don't feel comfortable. Like, it is okay just to get to know people and just to date and just go on dates, and you're not obligated to do that with anybody if you don't feel the connection. You don't just have to do it just to appease somebody. Just whatever your body and you like decide to do. Like, oh yeah, I want to do this, great. Oh yeah, I don't feel up to doing this, but then they want to do it. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. Just go off of what you feel, what your heart feels, what your soul feels. La UTS cinema till like in a day. Golamai TS cinema to la Urakinama day. La UAS cinema tia alai arch cinema till like in a day. Genenia TS and 90 like in a day. Cinema polai ATS cinema to like in a day. I've got two females that are walking up on both sides of us right now, and I'm just trying to tune into them. I know one of them is Isis coming in on the right. I've got Quan Yin, and I've also got Mary Magdalene coming into the front as well. And just tuning into these three beautiful, beautiful ladies. Like the cinema to like in a Monday, cinema to like in a Monday, Sudaboloaki at the SNI, Moe the cinema to like the SNI, like in a Monday, cinema to like the SNI to like in a Monday, Kalamai, the cinema, the like in a Monday, Sudaboloaki at the SNI. Yeah, I'm just trying to tune in really quickly. Do you might start feeling some like some energies on the tops of your head right now. What's happening is Isis is clearing out it's like the energy field from you going all the way up to the Holy Mother, Father God. It's like they're showing me that she's pulling out energies that are kind of stuck in that flow. And as she's doing that, Quan Yin is pouring energy into the crown. So she's kind of like holding this light energy, and it's flowing all the way up to the Holy Mother, Full of God. Then Mary Magdalene is kind of right here in front of us on her knees. And she is... It's interesting because she is doing something with your feet, and she's kind of got both of her hands right on the tops of your feet right now. And as she's holding the tops of your feet right now, it's like the hole in the bottom of your feet is like pouring out this energy. So it's almost like she's clearing the portal or the energy up to the Holy Mother, Father God. She's filling in this sacred energy, and then this energy is like Mary Magdalene is holding the tops of your feet and letting and allowing that energy to flow down deep into the earth, is what I'm seeing and feeling and knowing in my heart. And we just want to thank all of these three beautiful beings. And Archangel Raphael and Michael are still here supporting us, and you're probably getting chills and or colder at this point because the energies are rising in frequency pretty high right now. So just brace yourselves. Aloy koyato esinima tilakinimo ade sedabaloy atiasinima tilak wachi shinimo tilakinimo ade cinema tilayati asama dura yurakinimo ade cinema tilayurakinimo ade Kelaina isini tilakinimo ade cinema balayati asanai Walai koya asinimo tilak dura isanai tira ilakinimo ade Lai wati asane la kinamo e te esene te shinemo to the gwada kinamo e te esena te lai te esene kinamo poeti esena to lo ila kinamo da shinemo polo e te esene kelai ke ati asana to la yu ati esena momlai ati asanai kelai wati asanemo pera yu la kinamo da sinemo to la kinamo da sinemo to the ila yu te esene Kalai o te asene, te re la ua te asene mo tola i re la ura kina mondai. Kalamai, pai te asene mo turu o da i te asene mo turu la i te asene min tia la kina mondai. Si te potai kalai a te asene mo tula i la kina mondai, kana mo ai e te asene. Kalai a te asene mo tuia la kina mondai, asene mo dalai o te asene, te la ura kina mondai. Kalai koia te asanemo puloi ati asanemo tila ira kinemo de sinema tila ia te asanai. Kalai kara ira kinemo de sinemo tuia la ira kinemo de pati asanemo tila ia la kinemo de kinemo boe te asanai roi la kinemo de. Kalamai te asanemo tila ira kinemo de sinema tila kinemo ia te asana tila kinemo de. Kalai olai o te asanama tula ira kinema de siti poloi kia te asanama tela ira kinema de. God, I wish you all could just see what I see. Nada oye cinema te lai que de adea cinema to like we de cinema te la kinema de. Okay, so they're getting up and walking back, and I got what feels like to me Master Jesus is gonna sit down in my body right now. So I'm just gonna let him flow through and just let him flow his energies into you. So if you have something that is bothering you, something that is causing you a lot of grief, something that is like quiet the cinema today like with the mother cinema bolai with the cinema like quiet the asana to la ya cinema kalama the asana to la yere kinema day. I'm going to bring in that Christed white light just to begin to expand your heart, expand the back of your heart, the front of your heart, all of your chakras, all the bodies, all pieces and parts of you, universal body, spiritual body, emotional body. If any of you were in a twin flame connection, it's going to go to your divine counterpart. This energy can be distributed to wherever you want it to go, so just know it's gone. La yukia Halai wati cinema tulu ikada kiramande Kanama tia cinema tulu lai wati cinema tula kiramande cinema tulu lai tia cinema Like what you cinema, here like cinema, there, cine, like the cinema, to like cinema, there, sit up like go at the night, till I like cinema, there, conoma, pretty as a night, till I like cinema, there, cinema, to look like at the and grow like cinema, there, cinema, below with the SNA, lawyer cinema, day. Like like cinema, till like cinema, day, cinema, till like you like cinema, there, cinema, wool like you're like cinema, day, sick like at the cinema, be like you like cinema, day. Like quality cinema to like the cinema to like with the cinema to like day cinema but like with the SNA to like day just keep hearing too soon it's all gonna be okay, too soon it's all gonna be okay, 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 it's all gonna be okay. Lie at the SNA but like be at the SNA the like but the cinema to like cinema day cinema but like way at the cinema to like cinema day. Okay, I love you all so much. I hope this Libra activation, relationship clearing helped you all. We just want to thank Master Jesus for that beautiful sacred white light, Christed white light flowing through us. Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Isis, Quan Yin, beautiful Raphael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Michael for helping us and assisting us, and for the beautiful Iranian princess that has joined us in the beginning of this video. We just want to bless all of the lands in this world, bless the people that are living in fear, and we just want to just bring just peace and joy to our own lives and just love and accept everybody for who they are, but if you like this video, please like it. If you want to be a part of our beautiful galactic family, I'd love to have you. I try to do these videos all the time for you, to help you to heal, to help you on your journey, to help you to awaken to all the beautiful pieces and parts of you, and really bring you back to the core piece of who you are, which is spirit, which is soul, and, just bringing you to a place of peace. That seems to be the theme. I love you all so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.